Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Punting in Pauper, the show where I do my best to not absolutely punt and stumble my way through some Pauper games here on MTGO. I am your host, Gord, and yes, I am alive. And I am still making videos. I was just a little busy for a little while, so, took a little break. But here we are, back again, this time with some Dimir Delver. So we are going to try to fill the graveyard. We're going to try to play the control strategy in blue and black, try to beat our opponents out that way with some big zombie fishes and a couple other things going on. So without any further ado, let's hop right into the deck list, shall we? First up, 21 lands. We're going to be playing some Ash Barrens for land fixing, go figure. We got some islands, we got some swamps, and then of course we're going to play 3 Terramorphic Expanse. This is going to fill the graveyard for our Gurmag Delve plan and also help us with our fixing because we are only playing the 3 main deck swamps. So, in the 1-drop slot, we have 3 Brainstorms. Helps us set up our Delver flips, helps us dig a little bit deeper, look for some cards. Brainstorm, great card, gonna help us get there. Next up, we have Delver, one of the keynotes of the deck here, the 1-mana 1/1 human wizard. Of course, at the beginning of our upkeep, we can flip the top card of our library. If it's an instant or sorcery, it's going to flip over into the Insectile Aberration, 3/2 flyer, which is just a great threat in the format. We're playing 1 main deck Dispel, so 1 mana for counter target instant. That can help out in a lot of different situations. Just playing the 1 because it is a little bit situational, but a great card all the same. And then we're going to play ourselves a playset of Ponder. So 1 mana, sorcery, look at the top 3 cards of our library, put them back in any order, then we may shuffle and draw a card. So look at the top 3, kind of set them up how we want, help with our Delver flips, again, draw a card. Just a great card overall. Next up is Thought Scour. We're playing 4 of those as well. Target player mills 2 cards. We draw a card. So we can mill our opponent, we can mill ourselves. We're going to draw a card either way. Often we're going to use this to fill our yard for the Gurmag clan, of course. And also, if we don't like what we have on top for our Delver flips, we can get rid of them as well. Last card in our 1-drop slot. 2 copies of Ghastly Demise. Here's some removal. Destroy target non-black creature if its toughness is less than or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. So fairly efficient removal if the matchup is right. Over in the 2-drop, we got 4 copies of Augur of Bolas. That is a 2-mana 1/3 Merfolk Wizard. And when it ETBs, we can look at the top 3 cards. We can reveal an instant or sorcery from among them, put it into our hand. The other 2 go on the bottom. Augur is susceptible to some whiffs here and again, but still a good card for the deck. We're gonna run Counterspell, 4 of, just a great card, can help us keep going, counter our opponent's big stuff, stop them from killing our stuff, you know how it goes. 4 copies of Cast Down, great removal for the format, what a downshift, if I do say so myself. Destroy target non-legendary creature for 2 mana, so just can't go without it. And then 1 copy of Echoing Decay, target creature and all other creatures that share a name with the -2/-2 until end of turn. So this can be our board clearer in a lot of different matchups. So, next up, 3-drop slot, we have Suffocating Fumes. Creatures your opponent controls get -1/-1 until end of turn, or we can cycle it for 2. Good little board clearer for up against elves or goblins or something along those lines, and we can always cycle it. Game 1 if it's not great for us. Recoil, a little bit of a different card. Don't see this one a whole lot, but 3 mana for return target permanent to its owner's hand, so we can bounce anything, and then that player has to discard a card. So not too bad. We're going to be playing 2 copies of Thorn of the Black Rose, 1/3, 4 mana, Human Assassin, Death Touch, but of course when it ETBs we're going to become the Monarch, which is very, very important for that extra card advantage at the end. And then we have our Gurmag Angler, 7 mana, 5/5. We're not going to be paying 7 very much. We're going to want to delve away our graveyard a lot of the time to cheat this guy into play. So, main deck underway. Let's take a look at the sideboard. We got 2 more Dispels here in case it becomes relevant in the matchup. We got 3 Stormbound Geists. It is a 3 mana 2/2 Spirit with flying. Can only block creatures with flying, but it does have Undying, so it makes it a little bit resilient to removal. We got 2 more copies of Thorn of the Black Rose, should that end up being a good card for the matchup. 1 more Suffocating Fumes, same reasoning. Reaping the Graves, this card has Storm, and we get to return target creature from our graveyard to our hand. So if we can, have a turn where the opponent plays a bunch of spells, wipes our board, yada yada yada, we can bring a lot of the stuff back. Chainer's Edict, as a couple of other really good removal pieces, does have flashback, so it can help us late game as well. Vampiric Link for some life link against like the burn matchups, etc. And then a Relic of Regenitus for some graveyard hate. So that is the deck. Let's get into some games. Alright, Punting in Pauper with some Dimir Delver. We win the die roll. We will play first. And this hand is medium, as we don't have any black or a way to get it quite yet for our cast down. We do have an auger. Doesn't get us a Delver though. I'm torn. I think we're gonna keep because Ponder lets us look. I think we have some good early plays here, so that might be incorrect, but we'll see. Alright, we're gonna go Island. And I think we'll just Ponder. I think we'll just shuffle. And we hit an Ashburn, so actually that's pretty lucky. Alright, pass the turn. I'm gonna place a Tranquil Thicket tapped. Alright. Well, we will play Island. And I think we'll just pass the turn. And then we can end step Scouring Barrens. Grill Turf picking up the Thicket, sure. End step, we're gonna go get a Swamp. We draw an Island. Well, we'll play our Swamp. Might pull some removal out of their hands, so let's play Augur Bolus. We'll grab Ponder. Pass the turn. We have a Thought Scour. We can do it instant speed if we really want. Next turn, I'm probably going to try to just jam Thorn, depending on what opponent's on. Oh, is this Ponza? I didn't even realize they discarded the Icefall. They were card up, so okay. So they're going to explore. So yeah, this is a list I'm not super familiar with yet. If this is land destruction, if we can get Thorn down, I think we're doing okay, actually. So Terramorphic Expanse. Well, we'll play an Island. We're going to go to combat. And we'll just windmill slam this Thorn down. Get that Monarchy, start drawing extra cards. I'm going to hold on to this Terramorphic Expanse in case it is land destruction, and then if they go for our Swamp, we can get a Swamp later when we really need it, so. Draw Brainstorm. Opponent's not doing much, so alright. Ooh, and we draw Counterspell. That's pretty good. So let's go attacks. Attack for 2. I mean, now we'll play the Terramorphic. If they target it, we can just search, so I think we should Ponder. So it looks like we're drawing Brainstorm because I clicked the wrong button, but that's okay. We can always cast one to get our Thorn over there, so yeah, we'll pass turn. Ooh, opponent scoops it up. Alright, we'll go to sideboards. Yeah, we were in a pretty commanding position there, and could be hard for opponents to come back from that. So we don't 100% know what we're up against yet, so I don't want to change out too terribly much. I guess let's go down the Fumes and just bring in a Thorn, because that seemed to do some reasonable work for us. And I'm going to try like that. Alright, this hand's a little bit slower than what we normally like, but if we draw that 4th land, and Augur gets us something juicy, we might be okay. I think we're going to risk it. We have Gurmag on the top, too. I'm going to play Highland Forest. Okay, so this is probably some sort of land destruction snow spread deck, right? Alright, so we have that 4th land, so that's good. Let's just play an Island. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to explore, okay? No additional land drop yet, though. Okay, well, we're going to go find our Swamp now. Draw another Angler. So let's go Swamp. Let's just run out an Augur. We'll grab the Brainstorm. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to explore again. Let's see if they have an additional land this time. Oh, they haven't played their first land yet, so that's the first land drop. Okay, so opponent's struggling on land drops, maybe, which is good for us. We drop Terramorphic. We'll play an Island, just to hold up Counterspell in case anything wacky is about to happen. And we'll get him for 1. And pass the turn. Sakura Tribe Elder. Okay, yeah, that seems good for ramp. Alright, end of turn. Let's Brainstorm. Put back Gurmag. Let's put back an Swamp, I guess. I guess that was kind of pointless, wasn't it? Let's play an Island. Yeah. like maybe domain or something for some additional power, but I don't foresee that happening. So yeah, opponent's gonna go find their land. And it's an island. Okay, so maybe they're just waiting for blue this whole time. Maybe it is some sort of domain deck. All right. Well, it worked for us last time, so we're just gonna slam out a Thorn of the Black Rose. Hope for the best. It does resolve. We'll take that monarchy. Yeah, pass the turn. We draw another Gurmag, which is the one we put back, so that's good. Bonder's Ornament. Okay. That's something, to say the least. So we're going to want to try to get in here. That's a lot of value over time. I will play a Swamp. Go to combat. Let's attack for 2. I think I'm going to run out an Augur Bolas, hold up Counter Spell, and Dispel. What do we have here? Exclude. I may want to draw a card for that, eh? Let's dispel that so that they don't draw. And then we'll take a Brainstorm. Alright, pass the turn. Muldrifter, okay. I'm gonna draw 2. Turf, that's fine. End step, let's actually kill their Muldrifter. Alright, untap. Got a Thought Scour, so we'll go to combat. Get in. Play Terramorphic Expanse, let's crack it. Fill up that yard a bit, get a Swamp. Let's just run out a Gurmag Angler here. Right, and we can keep it safe for the time being with counter spells. Now we have opponent on the 2-turn clock, so... Alright, they're gonna pass, alright. So we get Terramorphic. Okay. Play Terramorphic. Let's stay greedy. Go to attacks. One's gonna Mystical Teachings. So we let them find whatever they're looking for, and then we counter that because it goes to their hand, right? I think that's the way we want to do that. They're gonna get Terminate. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna counterspell that. Get an island. Pass the turn, draw a card, another Ponder. Did roll the Horror. Okay, so we pick something up. It's gonna be our Gurmag, right? We'll discard a Ponder. Pulse of Marasa getting back. Muldrifter gaining 6. Okay, that's a pretty good run for him, for sure. We'll Brainstorm. Play an island. Play Delver. Play Gurmag Angler. Attacks. I mean, we could get him for 1, but no attacks. Pass the turn. Let's go to Tribal. Muldrifter. Well, let's Brainstorm and see if we can find one. Okay, go Island, Thought Scour. Oh, but then, that was silly, because we're gonna, now I have to go here. So, okay, Thorn is okay. Yeah, we weren't gonna flip over because of, oh, we were, oh man, I messed that up. Oh, Brainstorm is just a heck of a card, isn't it? Terramorphic Expanse, so Delver does not flip. We will not reveal that. Play an island. Let's go to combat. Death Toucher and a 5/5. If they want to double block, that's okay. Blocks there. Takes the 1. Now we play Thorn. They got a Flyer. Shoot. Okay, we got a Ponder. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's go Delver, Ghastly, Cast Down. No shuffle. Take the cast down. Opponent's going to cycle in response to our Monarchy. Okay. And there's our Ghastly Demise. So, Dinrova Horror, we will counterspell. Going to Pulse of Marasa, getting back to Dinrova. Okay. Jukabug. Well, response. Ghastly Demise, I suppose, the Mall Drifter. Passes for sure. Play Terramorphic Expanse. Go to combat. We'll attack like such. Takes it. Play a Delver of Secrets. Pass the turn. We do not look like the control deck here, that's for sure. Unfortunately, yeah, that happens. They're gonna bounce what they want to bounce. Likely gonna be our... Ooh. Or, nope, it's gonna be Gurmag Angler, sure. That's what it is. We will discard a Gurmag Angler. Gruul Turf, okay. Gonna pick up a Jukabug, maybe? Oh, return Gruul Turf itself? Oh, return to Forest, sorry, yep. Forest. Okay, they can attack. No attacks. Sure. Well, let's kill one of them. Opponent's going to Reaping the Graves. Oof. Okay. So now we're at the point where we should just scoop. Because they're going to get Dinrova, they're going to get Mall Drifter, they're going to get Sakura. Yeah, that's just good value. So let's see if these guys flip, because that makes a difference. Counterspell? Yes. Yes. Alright. So, we should have cracked the Terramorphic Expanse, but that's okay. Let's go to combat. Attack, attack, for 6. Takes it down to 5. And we got there! Yes! Nice! Wow, we didn't really deserve to win that match, I don't think. I played it pretty punty, but wow, I did not think we were going to get that. Awesome! Alright, punting in Pauper with some Dimir Delver, and this hand has a little bit going on, but I think it's just like too many lands. I think it's a little bit too slow. Especially on the draw. I mean, I guess we could Expanse and do have a counter spell. We have no card draw, and it's a little risky, but I like 7 cards, so we'll keep it. Opponent plays Seed of the Synod and Ornithopter. Alright, so we're definitely up against an affinity list here. Welding Jar, sure. Welding Jar, you got it. Frogmite, seems good. Springleaf Drum, sure. Opponent plays out most of their hand. Alright, so we will draw. We get Echoing to take. Okay, well, I can take care of some stuff a little bit later. Let's go ahead and Island. We'll play our Delver now. Hope that they just don't have removal with the 1 card in hand, so and maybe we can flip it next turn. Get our threat out. Pass like that. Plays another Seat of the Synod with the Frogmite. Sure, we'll take it. And Gear Seeker Serpent. Well, yeah, that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to find some removal for that right away. Alright, let's see what we draw. Cast Down would be great. Oh, nice. Swamp. Oof. This is juicy. Well, they know we have it. And, oh yeah, they can't regenerate it, so... Gear Seeker down. Go to combat. Attack with our Insectal Aberration. Alright, pass the turn. We do want our double blue here badly, and the tap land is bad. But that was pretty good, that top deck, the removal spell. So, opponent plays Darksteel Citadel. Gonna get in for 2 with the Frogmite. Sure. We'll take it. See what we draw. Another Terramorphic Expanse. Well, we'll play 1. We'll get in for 3. Race, and I think we win the race. So, opponent down to 14, and yeah, we'll just pass like that. There's Cave of Temptation, so they can grow something. Attacks with Frogmite. End step, crack Terramorphic Expanse. Let's get our island. Untap. Draw an island. Oh, that's not great. Well, I think we'll actually play an island. We'll go to combat. Get in for 3. Opponent blocks with the Ornithopter. Gonna regenerate it for sure. Goes combat. Attacks for 2. Alright, we have to take it. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. It has Somber Hoverguard. Well, I think we'll just counterspell that just to keep something off the board. And now we can afford a Gurmag here, so... Ooh, and a Brainstorm, so that's real nice. Let's go to combat, make them use their Welding Jar or their Cave. It takes it, okay. We'll Brainstorm. Put back Terramorphic, put back Island. Play a Swamp. We can hold open Counterspell, Decay, and Demise. And then we can run down Gurmag Angler next turn, because this is a less good card with that. So, alright, cool. That seems good. We'll pass the turn. I'm going to play Seat of the Synod. That's a good sign. Opponent attacks for 2. We will Ghastly Demise. Opponent's going to Cave. We will Echoing Decay. Ornithopter. A Welding Jar makes sense. Doesn't work though. And yeah, that's a pretty good position for us to be in here. We're gonna draw that other island. We'll go to combat. Get it for 3. Run out Gurmag Angler, hold up Counterspell, and we got them on the crackback. So yeah, that's sealed this one up, I think. Nice! Yes, we got there. Alright, sideboards. Alright, so the way I think that this matchup's kind of going based on what I saw in the game 1, I think we're going to prioritize removal the best we can here. So bringing in our second copy of Suffocating Fumes and then the 2 Chainer's Edicts to help us with anything that they got going on. We're going to go down 1 Augur Bolas because I always whiff on Bolas, so he can sit out for 1. Recoil because I just feel like the hard removal is a little bit better, and then Dispel. I didn't see a whole lot of instants coming up their way, so yeah, let's run it like that. Alright, so this hand gives us a lot of removal and a lot of card draw with Brainstorm, but it is a little risky again having 0 threats. But if they just puke their hand out again, then we can do this, and having a little extra mana really helps us flash back this Edict, so I think we'll actually keep this. Pump play Seat of the Synod, Ornithopter, Ornithopter, Bonesaw, Frogmite. Gonna equip the Bonesaw. So yeah, like these 2 in our hand is pretty good here. So I'm gonna be able to take out the Ornithopter. So let's hope this just runs in our favor. So we'll Island first and pass the turn and step Brainstorm like a real blue player. One plays Great Furnace. Okay, we didn't see that before, so that's interesting. Good to note. One's gonna get in for 3. For sure. And a Mirror Enforcer. Okay, so that's pretty bad. Okay, so let's Brainstorm in response to that. Suffocating Fumes. Oh, Suffocating Fumes is only -1/-1. That's bad. I thought it was -2/-2. So that's gonna get cycled. Alright, let's put back... let's put back land. Get an island. We'll play our swamp. And I think we'll just pass the turn. You know, Echoing Decay on their combat. Yeah, darn it. Suffocating Fumes would be great, but this is what it is. Alright, opponent has Darksteel Citadel. Goes for the big attack, as they should. We are going to Echoing Decay, Ornithopter. Hope Hope for no pumps. Got there. Okay, so we're going to take 6 here. But we can't slow them down with Chainer's Edict next turn. It's not great, but it's something. Want to play his Bonesaw? Sure. Let's get a shuffle in, and basic land cycle, Ash Barrens. Get an island. Play the island. And yeah, we'll have to main phase Chainer's Edict. So they're still got us on a 3-turn clock as of now, so we need to find another removal spell for the Mirror Enforcer, unfortunately. But that's the best we can do. That's the turn. It was looking so good until the Enforcer came down. Is that the equip? Yep, you got it. Opponent gets in for 5. Sure. Down to 6. And alright, we untap, we draw a Gurmag Angler. Well, that is a blocker. So let's play our island. So this actually works. We can cycle our Suffocating Fumes. Draw a new card. It's a land. Go figure. Well, we will cast Gurmag Angler. Exile the Yard. We don't get our Chainer's Edict back, but we are needing the defense here. So we'll get our Angler down and pass the turn. Tormod's Crypt. Okay, but we already exiled our Yard, so that's fine for the most part. Alright. See what we draw. Delver. Well, we'll play a Delver. Play a Terramorphic Expanse. Pass the turn. Plays Welding Jar. Okay, that's pretty good for them. Okay, well, we'll block. Don't want to go to 1. I don't think. Gotta make them use that. So, yeah, you got it. Island. So, no, we won't reveal. Crack the Terramorphic. Get a shuffle in there. Grab an island. Hopefully draw something that isn't a land. It's a Brainstorm, so that's something. We'll Brainstorm. Okay, not bad. We'll put back Gurmag, Thought Scour, Augur, Whiff. Oh, they gotta go to the bottom though, darn it. Oh, dummy. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. Oh well, that's okay. We might have lost this one because of that. That might have been a punt, but we'll see. It's not over yet. Alright, so there's a flyer for them. Yeah, now it's not looking so good. You get in with the Enforcer. We block with the Augur. Draw something good. Let's reveal an instant or sorcery, please. Gonna exile Crypt. Or, yeah, activate Crypt, exile the Yard. That's fine. No, we won't reveal that. Oh boy, yeah, and that's just gonna be about it, hey? I don't think there's anything we draw here that saves us. We'll give it one more turn for fun. Never give up. Gets in, gets in. We will block the Enforcer. So, there's nothing that we draw here that saves us, right? Alright, that's okay. Go sideways. So, reading the card is usually preferred to just playing them. Suffocating Fumes, only -1/-1, doesn't help us out much. We're going to bring in 2 more Thorn of the Black Roses. They're kind of removal in their own right, and they'll give us some card advantage. So, yeah, hopefully this is the one. We will definitely play first this time. An Island, Delver. So we're a little land light this time. Can we do it? They're gonna come out hard and fast. Oh boy, it's risky. Keeping the one-lander is risky. We'll keep it. Opponent mulligans. That's a good sign. Do it again. One more time. Start with 5. Did see Great Furnace last time, so very, very, very high potential for an ATOG in opponent's deck. Let's go Island, and let's play Delver. If we can flip it early, we can start hitting with Great Furnace. Oh no. Welding Jar. Tooth of Chisgoria, sure. Another Tooth. Frogmite. Okay. Frogmite, you got it. We need to actually hit a land here. Ponder. Yeah, well, we'll reveal Ponder and get Insectile on the board. We will Ponder. Oof, let's go. Yeah. Augur, Barons, Terramorphic. No shuffle. We'll just take the Terramorphic. And yeah, we can crack this now. Go get our Swamp. And let's get in for 3. We're going to be taking 6 for sure next turn, which doesn't feel great, but we can take care of one of their creatures and hopefully start to set up a little bit better after that. I'll play Seed of the Synod. Well, they do have Welding Jar, that's right. Okay, Prophetic Prism, they get to redraw there, which isn't great, but... So yeah, they'll activate the Tooth. We'll take 6. Alright, we draw Thought Scour. Well, let's Thought Scour ourselves. A land. Well, Ghastly Demise. No, we gotta wait till... Yeah, so we'll untap that. Alright, let's go to combat. Attack. Oh, but we can lower it to 4 by doing that beforehand, so that because regenerating taps the creature, so in response to combat we'll Ghastly Demise a Frogmite. So yeah, they'll do the regenerate, but that should tap it. Yeah, perfect. Negate ourselves a little bit of damage if we can. Tooth, sure. Tooth, sure. We dropped Chainer's Edict. That's not bad. Well, let's cast down one of these guys. Should have waited till combat. But let's attack with our Insectile Aberration. And we'll pass the turn. We're playing pretty fair. Delver here, just card go, card. But opponent does have 2 in hand, and Affinity can do some pretty wild things, so let's see. Opponent's gonna get him for 4 here. We should have waited till they attacked, and then we would have been able to take one out and only take 3 this turn, but lessons learned the hard way. I'm gonna play Seed of the Synod. Alright. Untap. Let's do a land. Thorn. Let's go ahead and Chainer's Edict. Ooh, or we could Augur. So we'll Chainer's Edict. Go to combat. Attack with our Insectile Aberration. Thoughtcast, well, that's another couple looks for sure. Ornithopter, okay. That blocks us. Darksteel Citadel. Okay. Well, let's draw land. Nice, island. Perfect. Let's Augur of Bolas. Ooh, those would have been decent cards, but we'll throw them all to the bottom. We have a 1/3. Let's attack with our Insectile Aberration. Oh yeah, they can grow it with the Tooth. Forgot about that. Oh, they will block. Okay. Oh, are they? Can they pump that? Oh, I thought I had to be attacking. Yeah, that makes sense. Do it up. We'll trade. This is what it is. Like, I mean, we still have a creature on board, so a bit of a grind. But if we get another land, we can finally get a Thorn down. plays another Ornithopter. Oh boy, now we need to find some removal. Seems to be the story of this game. Well, we'll Thought Scour. Mill ourselves. Counterspell, okay. Draw Island. Do we Ponder and look for removal? Or do we Thorn, get the card advantage? Hope we don't... it's a tough choice. I think we have to Ponder, try to find the removal. Okay, it's there. So, there. Shuffle. No. Draw the cast down. Alright. Pass the turn. We have Counterspell, we have Cast Down. Cast down the Ornithopter on attacks. We'll draw another Counterspell. Well, let's go to combat. Get in for one. Let's play Thorn of the Black Rose. Might have been wiser to hold open a Counterspell. I don't really know in this point. I feel like they don't have haste. They don't seem to have any sort of burn damage yet, so... Draw an island off that, so... We can hold up 2 Counterspells there, which is nice. Welding Jar, okay. So... We knew it was coming down at some point. Well, they might not have anything else, though. Ooh, REB. Okay, on Augur, that's not the end of the world. Slows us down for sure, but... Well, we'll play an island. We will go to combat. Attack with our Thorn. And we'll just hold up Counterspells here. Next turn we can island and play the other Thorn, so... And we draw Delver, that's pretty good. Opponent passes. Okay. We draw Island. Well, we'll play Island. Let's go to combat. Let's play Delver. And we'll hold up our Counterspells again. Draw a card. Echoing Decay, so that's pretty reasonable. Got some removal in hand. Tormod's Crypt, that's acceptable. Passes, alright. Hopefully this flips. It is Counterspell, so we'll flip it. We will go to combat. Attack. Put it down to 1. Yeah, we'll hold up 3 Counterspells. Pass the turn. Galvanic Blast, we'll Counterspell. Red Elemental Blast, we'll Counterspell. Come on, give us one more. Oh! Nice. We got one more Counterspell. Opponent says GG's. Yes, slow and slow. We got there. Love it.
Alright, so how did we do this week? Punting and Pauper with some Dimir Delver, and we punted. We absolutely punted. I can't believe I got the wins in those games. This is really not my style of deck, I don't think. So I mean, I think that plays a little bit into it, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think that goes to prove the testament to how good Blue-Black Delver has been in Pauper over the years. You know, various tier levels. This deck has kind of moved its way through it as far as the format's lifetime goes, and it's always been good. You know, you're playing a control matchup with some big threats, but yeah, it just wasn't really my style. I punted lots, but first match up against the the Dimir drawn ramp sort of deck, we did okay. We took them down fairly quickly. They seemed to have some trouble with their lands the first game, and that was really in our favor. And then in the second game, when the Denrovas were coming down, we were able to kind of grind out some value and stay in it. So that was good. Game 2 against Izzet Affinity, we didn't see any other colors. They had some strong starts. I do feel like Affinity does want to puke out its hand quite quickly and just overtake people with value like that. But I do think the matchup against us, they were actually putting themselves at a little bit more risk just because of the removal and the counter package that we play. If they just puke out their hand and then have nothing else, and we just slowly pick off all the pieces, they're not really drawing much unless they hit their Thoughtcast or anything like that to kind of come back into it. So yeah, all in all, great deck. Is it my kind of deck? I don't think so, but hey, it was a lot of fun to play. Yeah. So, once again, I would just like to thank everyone who watched this video. If you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And let me know down below in the comments, what did you think? Do you play Dimir Delver in Pauper? Would you build the list differently? What's your favorite deck in Pauper? And until next time, see ya.